What is up, guys? Flores here, and, well, my hand anyways. I'm just gonna go dive right into this. This is gonna be my final Blu-ray update of the year. And yes, I barely have started this segment, much like anybody else out there who's done this since, ever. But this is gonna be my final one, and I think it's a really good one. Got a good Christmas haul. I was very blessed to get some Christmas cash. And let's just say I kind of went all out versus all the other Blu-ray updates I've done, and haven't had a Blu-ray update since Black Friday, and this has definitely felt like it a little bit. I picked up some stuff from Best Buy, and also I finally got all my packages from eBay. So some Best Buy stuff, some eBay stuff, and I think like one Target item. So on with this Blu-ray update. All right.
'Cause he's going the distance. He's going for speed. She's all...
First up, here we go. The only Target item and one Best Buy item. These are the only DVDs I picked up. Let's see. Start off with this. Alrighty, we got Parks and Recreation Season 3. By far one of the best comedies on television, as you can see right there. Smartest comedy on television. By far, this is definitely one of the best comedies on TV right now. I'm very glad it... I believe the sale is still going on till Saturday of this week as I'm filming this. I'll put an annotation of the dates just to double check for y'all any of you all who are fans of this show. $9.99. That is a steal. That is, I couldn't help it. Like I was at Best Buy. They had this on sale for $18.99 this week, and I almost picked it up. And then lo and behold, this was $9.99 at Target. Hell of a lot better deal. For those of you who are fans of this show, pick it up like now, because that is by far cheaper than anywhere you can find it. Final DVD I picked up was Community Season 2. Now, many people are complaining already that NBC is possibly canceling this beloved show. It is a great show. It's definitely one of my favorites. It is flat out hilarious. It is just something that should be seen, and it is a pity that it goes up against The Big Bang Theory every week. That is what's killing it in the demographic, because both shows are great. I love The Big Bang Theory. It's definitely one of my favorite shows too. But this is definitely underrated. It hasn't been recognized at all by many people. But for $15, definitely worth a pickup at Best Buy right now too. I believe all the sales that I mentioned are still going on. Again, I'm going to put a date annotation for those of you who really want to pick these up. So yeah, that's plenty of artwork on the inside as well. Just a quick showing. So much artwork you can't really... So much stuff. Yeah, just pick it up for yourself. You'll definitely... it's a great set. Now we're down to the Blu-rays. Alrighty, Best Buy stuff. Here we go. To get some of these out of the way. I bought these before Christmas, actually, and I believe they're still on sale. Maybe, maybe not. Elf and Bad Santa. Sadly, this is an eco-friendly case. I guess the newer prints, I guess. Yeah. Sucks. It's a single disc. I didn't want to bother finding the giant tin or anything because it wasn't like extra discs or anything. Same exact disc, just with some little bit of stuff in there. I believe it came out 2 years ago. Some fancy elf tin, and yeah, either way, it was a good pickup for like $12, $13. It's a great movie. I love this. This is definitely my favorite Christmas movie. Yes, even ahead of Home Alone. I don't know what it is about this movie. It just... Will Ferrell gives the best performance I could ever see him in, and... yeah, it's a great classic, modern-day classic. And of course, if you want to check out my review for the movie, click the link below. It's in the description, so good stuff. Moving along now. Bad Santa. I love Miramax and Dimension's old school reflective covers. I mean, look at this. It's just awesome to look at. Very holographic too. It's hard to come by with these, but if you can still find a few. I love the inside disc artwork, kind of like a steelbook. Great disc art, inside artwork, good stuff. Great anti-Christmas movie. I believe it was $5.99 or $5, something like that. Either way, good price, good deal. Moving along, these were $7.99 each, and we have, first up is Peep World. A little independent film that came out earlier this year, and it was released on DVD and Blu-ray too. And what can I say? This the best I can describe it, I almost want to do a review of this because I think it deserves a little bit of recognition in regards to indie or smaller independent films. It stars Ben Schwartz. He's definitely a lesser-known actor. We got Dexter here, Michael C. Hall of all people, Dwight, or Rainn Wilson, and Sarah Silverman. A very funny and kind of hot chick right there for sure. But the way I think of this movie, to best describe it, it is Arrested Development, but with a much darker sense of humor. It's a good case. It's not a stupid eco-friendly one, and nice disc artwork, and some good amount of, not too many special features considering it's a smaller independent movie. But anyways, $7 couldn't beat it. I had been interested in the movie for a while, all this year when it first came out in theaters. Didn't come to my local area, but I really wanted to see it, so yeah, picked it up, watched it. Great picture quality, great stuff, and yeah. Next up is Dogma, a classic Kevin Smith, controversial Kevin Smith movie about religion, the whole Catholic faith, and to me that doesn't bother me. If it's all in good taste, being a person of Catholic faith myself, I thought it was in good taste. It was funny, and it was just like any other Kevin Smith movie. You have an excellent cast, and nothing to take too seriously. It's just a funny movie, a great cast. Matt Damon and Ben Affleck are always great in these Kevin Smith movies. Alan Rickman, Jason Lee, Chris Rock, the lovely Salma Hayek, and many, many more. Alrighty, next up, guys, is to go along with my Batman Digibook that I got earlier this year, I got 3 more for $10.99. That is Black Friday sale commitment right here that Best Buy pulled off with some Digibooks. There's even more. I did not pick up all of them that were on sale, but just the movies I really wanted to go for. First up is, let's see here, The Matrix. For those of you who are a fan of the original, as I am, and don't give a fuck about the other ones, this is definitely a good pickup for $10.99. You can't beat that for a Digibook. I mean, just so colorful. It's got some great disc artwork and just a good amount of little just explanations and background. Great colorful little booklet. I love these. This is definitely a good way Blu-ray has gone with these for classic or contemporary movies. Overall, I cannot wait to watch this on Blu-ray. I have not seen all of these movies, but overall, this looks so awesome. I love this reflective, badass cover. But yeah, that is The Matrix. One of the scariest movies of all time, and it was a definitely must-have on Blu-ray for me in regards to not even knowing that a Digibook existed. Yeah, The Exorcist. That says it all. I love this, just such clarity in this photo. Scariest film of all time? Yeah, I'll definitely go with that. It is a 2-disc. You got one here, and a little certificate or something from William Friedkin. Some pretty creepy imagery, as you can see there. Yeah, don't look at this at night, folks. Yeah, 2 discs. Great amount of special features from what it looks like. And that photo says it all. Oh god, I don't want to do this, or oh god, we're fucked. I did review this. If you want to check out the review, link below. But yes, this looks like a great... It contains the, as you can see here, the extended director's cut and original theatrical version. I don't know if this matches the version you've never seen. I have no idea what that meant versus this. But if I ever do an update on that, I'll let you guys know. Or if any of you know about this, feel free to comment below, because I don't know what the difference is, if there is one. But yeah, it's a great hardbound not steelbook. It's a great Digibook, and I'm glad I purchased it for $10.99. Can't wait to check it out. And last but definitely not least on the Digibook round is The Big Lebowski. Pardon me, I'm mistaken this. This was actually $12, not $10.99. I wish it was $10.99, but either way, it is a cult classic film. I believe it says it in here somewhere. This digital copy code, this comes with a digital copy. Anyways, yeah, I believe it says somewhere in here. Yeah, here we go. The most worshipped comedy of its generation. So many great memorable lines. The dude abides, man. The dude abides. The rug just puts it all together, man. I don't even know if I'm quoting it right. I've only seen this movie a handful of times. I just saw this movie this year, actually. #1 cult film of all time. Anyways, great disc artwork. It's a little bowling ball. I know it's hard to tell, but... Great colorful booklet, digibook. Great. I love this artwork and the rug, as you can see there. Jeff Bridges, John Goodman, Steve Buscemi, Julianne Moore, and John Turturro, they all knock it out of the park. It's a great cult film. Love this movie, and definitely worth picking up on this digibook release. The eBay stack of Blu-rays here, and let's see how we go. Next up we have Transformers. The original, the beginning, before all the epic craptasticness that Michael Bay people hate. To me, honestly, I am indifferent to the Transformers movies. I really enjoy them. They're stupid action movies with very little story, and if it does have any story, they don't really go anywhere with it. But it is a 2-disc. It is great. It's an old school original releases for Blu-ray. If I'm not mistaken, this is kind of hard to come by with this sleeve here, and if I ever do find it on eBay, it's either cracked, warped, or whatever. I take that back. I got this at a pawn shop. My bad. I found it at a pawn shop, perfectly conditioned, $10, couldn't beat it. Everywhere on eBay, for some reason, this movie has gone up as high as like $17. I don't know why. I have no idea why. It just is that much on eBay or Amazon, whatever you look at. But for some reason, it's always been pretty high. I guess it's because it's the original. People sought after this way more than the Revenge of the Fallen or Dark of the Moon. But either way, I really like this one. It was definitely a good introduction to Transformers, just as a fun, stupid action movie. People say what you want about Michael Bay, but it is entertaining. And the Revenge of the Fallen, yeah, I can agree. It's barely okay in my book, but many people despise that movie. But Dark of the Moon made up for it. I thought it was really well done in terms of action, not story. I'm not going to say it's epic on that level. It's just, all these are dumb action movies and I enjoy them. So, hence why I purchased the first one, at least for now. Next up is, to me in my book, a pretty good reboot or remake or reimagining of a classic sitcom. Get Smart. Steve Carell and Anne Hathaway, Dwayne Johnson, Alan Arkin, they all did really good in this little comedic gem. I thought it was severely underrated. It was just, you know, it did do okay at the box office as I remember it. I actually went to Puerto Rico around the time this movie came out, and I actually went to see a movie in Puerto Rico, and it was or Puerto Rico, I thought it was an awesome experience. The biggest thing that kind of bothered me is there was no previews in the theater I went to. It was all ads for Coke or something else, like the drink and not the drug. But anyways, yeah, it was a good experience to check a movie out in another. I know it's still part of the U.S. technically, but it was still kind of good to check out a movie in a different area aside from being in the U.S. Anyways, it's got a nice, it's got a digital copy. I don't even know if it's good anymore, but it's got a user manual for this little game it comes with. You see digital copy there, 3 discs, and I actually bought this brand new with the lenticular cover. This has been a pain in my ass. I've been looking for it everywhere. I got it for like $6 on eBay, which was pretty awesome. And I cannot put this in. There we go. It's a little tarnished. It's got some shelf wear, but overall, it's not too terrible. It's really hard to find this lenticular covers on some Blu-rays, so I'm definitely glad I have it. Another movie off my list. So yeah, let's get smart. Next up is another great horror comedy, is Zombieland. Now this little son of a bitch right here has been on my radar for the last 6 months. I originally had this version, the Nut Up or Shut Up edition, on DVD, but I sold that because I wanted Blu-rays now. But this, if you can get this for under $40, you're pretty golden. And I was very fortunate that I got it for about $36, and it was in an auction. And people put ridiculous prices on these things, mainly because of the different artwork in this bonus disc that comes with it. And got some great colorful discs in here too. Some background artwork there. But overall, guys, it is a tough thing to find. It is not easy. I've seen a few that have Woody Harrelson and Jesse Eisenberg there. I've seen a few of these that have been brand new, like still sealed, and those are very hard to come by. And I actually tried bidding on one, and I just gave up mainly because it went up to about $70. Ridiculous, but Hell, I even saw one for sale at $99 and it sold. I am not joking. And whew, $100 for a 3-disc Blu-ray, yeah, no. But I'm glad it's a great condition that I bought it in, and yeah, great horror comedy, definitely one of the best probably since Evil Dead. I mean, it's just such a great time. If you want to see a great comedy with some good horror elements, check it out. Definitely one of the next up is one of my most favorite movies of the year. It's vulgar, it's violent, it's crazy good. It is the movie Super. This is basically there are two movies like this, like indie versions of Kick-Ass in a way, but this is definitely closest to it. There's another movie called Defendor with Woody Harrelson. That's definitely more of its own movie, but this one is more kind of related to that, where you got Rainn Wilson from The Office. He's the Crimson Bolt. I mean, he goes through some tough times with his wife and realizes that a drug dealer stole her away, and he's trying to find a way to save her and to get her back. And lo and behold, he ends up, by God, he feels that he is chosen to be a crime fighter. And that crazy premise, I know, but still so good. And Ellen Page is the nerdy comic book girl turned sidekick as Bolty. And you got Kevin Bacon as a villain. He proved to do that real well in X-Men First Class, and he did it well here too. Nathan Fillion and Liv Tyler also are in this film. This here, though, is the Best Buy exclusive. Kind of hard to come by, and if you do even find it in your local Best Buy, it still goes for about $12. This was a lucky purchase off of eBay where I happened to get it for about $13. So definitely worth it. It is a severely underrated movie. Many people said it was too violent, and I say bullshit, because there have been plenty of violent films that have gotten really great ratings, and it's surprisingly, it has some really great in-depth moments and emotional tie-ins that where it's very genuine as well as vulgar and crass, and just it's just a good movie. If you enjoyed Kick-Ass, you'll definitely enjoy this film, and that's what I can recommend. Overall, I've seen it a couple times already on Blu-ray because I liked it that much. Definitely good picture quality, definitely good stuff. Check it out if you can, and yeah. Another cult little classic that was online for a while and then bam, exploded. Dr. Horrible's Sing-Along Blog. I love this little 30-minute movie. It is just great. Joss Whedon, Neil Patrick Harris, Nathan Fillion, and Felicia Day all did a great job. I have some of the songs on my iPod because that's how good the music is. I'm not a big fan of musicals, and this did it for me. This was just so awesome. It was wonderfully unique. It is a great film, and again, I apologize for the drilling in the background. Stupid neighbors. Anyways, great movie. Glad to finally get on. I bought this brand new for about $10 on eBay. Yeah, cannot wait to check it out on Blu-ray. Definitely one of my favorite movies. Such a good little gem. You know, if you haven't seen this, check it out. If you're a fan of musicals or Neil Patrick Harris, and it's got some dark humor to it too. So if you enjoyed all those things, check it out. It's worth a watch. Last but definitely not least, it was kind of a pain to find this little set together because I'm just a fan of little collectibles here or there. I'm not really a fan of plushies or anything, but this was just something I just thought it was so awesome. I know this is technically a Best Buy exclusive, but it is Kung Fu Panda 2 3D. I got this for about $37. But not just with this. I also, the person who sold this, bundled it with a little Poe plushie. As you can see here. It is a Beanie Baby. I did not know that. But yeah, it is not very big. It's the size of an average Beanie Baby, as you can see here. It is a great little representation of Poe, though. It's pretty little fluffy and, just kind of kooky looking. He looks kind of funny, but that's his little expression I guess they were trying to go for. Skadoosh. It's a great little plushie. I definitely enjoyed this little collectible here. But anyways, going on to the Blu-ray though. Got a nice slipcover, very colorful stuff right there. I barely got this in the mail as I filmed this today, so you got your digital copy, some random game stuff, 3 discs, Blu-ray, 3D Blu-ray, and DVD and digital copy. Overall, guys, this is definitely one of the underrated films of the year too. It did kind of badly at the box office here in the U.S., and it's a shame because I think this movie topped itself, and it's a good achievement when a sequel does better than the original. We all knew that from The Dark Knight and many other films like Terminator 2 and Rush Hour 2, in my opinion. Anyways, great animated film. The animation is brilliantly done. It is just filled with comedic humor. Jack Black, has to be his only good role in some time, and all the entire original cast is back. Gary Oldman is the villain. You can't go wrong with all that. Overall, guys, yeah, that is it. That is the final everything. I mean, yeah, all that. Whew. A lot of good stuff right there. But I appreciate it, guys. Thank you all for checking out this video. I know it's been a little bit of a lengthy one. But of course, guys, just don't forget, comment below and like this video. Yeah, like like this video, comment whatever you wish about the films I've shown you guys today. And Happy New Year, in case if this is the only video you watch of mine. Hope you all have a great beginning to a new year. And we'll see how many more Blu-ray updates I'll have for you guys in the future. But for now, it's been a great year in 2011, a great year for my starting of my Blu-ray collection. So, thank you guys. Thank you. I appreciate every view. So, catch you guys later and keep going to the movies.